Welcome to Solidarity Spotlight, the place where we share with you bleeding edge stories. I'm your host, Solidarity. Let's discover what's happening today in blockchain. The cryptocurrency landscape today presents a fascinating interplay of institutional adoption, regulatory advancements, and technological innovation, all against a backdrop of mixed market signals. Bitcoin has shown modest gains of nearly 1% over the past 24 hours, trading above 108,600. While Ethereum surged 3% to approximately 2,600, even as the total crypto market cap dipped by 2.4%. This divergence suggests a nuanced market environment where specific assets and narratives are driving momentum despite broader caution. Institutional strategies are increasingly shaping market dynamics, exemplified by Nasdaq-listed GameSquare's announcement of a $100 million Ethereum treasury initiative targeting yields of 8 to 14% through sophisticated machine learning models and risk controls via Dialectic's Medici platform. This aggressive yield-targeting approach, far exceeding traditional ETH staking returns, could pressure other public companies to explore similar high-reward crypto treasury strategies, potentially accelerating institutional capital inflows into Ethereum's ecosystem while introducing new volatility vectors from corporate crypto exposure. Simultaneously, Trump Media's filing for a crypto blue-chip ETF marks a significant evolution in traditional finance's embrace of digital assets, allocating 70% to Bitcoin, 15% to Ethereum, and smaller portions to Solana, XRP, and CryptoComm's token. This structured diversification signals growing confidence in altcoins beyond the dominant pair, and could catalyze competitive ETF offerings, further blurring lines between traditional and crypto markets. Complementing this, Galaxy Digital expanded institutional staking access by integrating with Fireblocks, enabling over 2,000 institutions to stake directly from custody vaults, with Galaxy already managing $3.15 billion in staked assets. This frictionless access could significantly boost proof-of-stake network participation, enhancing security and yield opportunities across chains like Ethereum and Solana. Regulatory developments are equally pivotal today, particularly Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse's testimony before the U.S. Senate Banking Committee, where he advocated for balanced digital asset regulation while emphasizing XRP's role in efficient payments. This appearance coincides with the finalization of Ripple's legal victory against the SEC, confirming XRP's non-security status, and the company's applications for a federal banking charter and Federal Reserve master account. Collectively, these events could dismantle long-standing regulatory ambiguities around XRP, potentially triggering institutional reevaluation of the asset and bolstering adoption of Ripple's newly launched RLUSD stablecoin. However, regulatory headwinds persist, as Senator Elizabeth Warren unveiled stringent crypto standards, criticizing GOP-led efforts as industry handouts, demanding legislation to curb public officials' token involvement and strengthen anti-money laundering protocols. This ideological clash could prolong regulatory uncertainty, though it also highlights the accelerating legislative focus on crypto, with the House designating mid-July as Crypto Week to advance stablecoin and market structure bills. Infrastructure enhancements are unlocking new capabilities, notably Circle and OKX's partnership enabling zero-fee conversions between USDC and USD across 12 blockchain networks. By eliminating trading fees and streamlining fiat ramps, this collaboration could massively increase stablecoin utility for retail and institutional users, positioning USDC as a preferred settlement layer in DeFi and traditional finance applications. Parallelly, tokenization of real-world assets gained momentum as Kraken and Bakkt expanded their X-Stocks initiative, tokenized U.S. equities, from Solana to BNB chain. This multi-chain expansion, facilitating 24/7 trading of assets like Apple and Tesla shares, could democratize global equity access and intensify composability between traditional finance and DeFi, with BNB chain's low fees and high throughput potentially attracting emerging market users. Blockchain interoperability and data accessibility also took leaps forward with the Graph's integration of real-time data streaming to Tron via substreams. This allows developers to instantly access metrics like wallet activity or DEX swaps, accelerating dApp development on Tron while setting a precedent for cross-chain data standardization. Meanwhile, appchain protocol Tansy Network launched its mainnet, listing its token on Binance and Kraken after securing $319 million in delegated assets. Tansi's modular infrastructure, enabling Ethereum-secured app chains with compliance features like on-chain KYC, could reduce enterprise deployment timelines from years to days, particularly for RWAs and payment networks among its launch partners. Investment themes are crystallizing around tokenization, with Bitwise identifying Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Chainlink as the cleanest plays for capturing this trend's growth potential. Their analysis suggests these Layer 1 blockchains and infrastructure tokens could benefit disproportionately as tokenized assets scale, potentially outpacing stablecoins in utility. This aligns with observable on-chain activity, such as anomalous XRP volumes on South Korea's Upbit, where hourly trading hit $1.94 billion recently, though global outflows from exchanges like Binance and Coinbase have neutralized price impacts. Such regional fervor underscores the market's fragmentation, where localized sentiment can drive volume spikes without immediate price correlation, though sustained inflows could eventually pressure XRP's valuation. Amid these macro shifts, project-level evolution continues, exemplified by MetaWar's transition from a meme coin to a KYC-verified, play-to-earn metaverse game titled Pepe vs. Doge Armageddon. With structured tokenomics allocating 40% of its MWare supply to rewards and gameplay, this pivot towards sustainable utility could influence other meme projects to adopt formal governance and compliant frameworks, potentially reshaping investor expectations in the space. That concludes today's Blockchain Spotlight. I would love to know your thoughts. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to follow me for more spotlights. See you next time.